The color of your garage door is one of the first things people notice. Today, let's figure out how to make it count. Welcome to the Garage Authority podcast powered by A1. I'm your host, Jonithan Phillips, and today we have one of my favorite people, and I feel like I say that every single time because A1's such a big family, but we have Josh Benner on the show today. Josh, thank you for coming on, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, brother. So today we're going over garage door colors and how to choose the right shade. For those of you listening, this is why we brought on Josh. So Josh started off as a technician in this company, and then he got promoted into a role to where he not only helped communicate with clients, but any technical work for junior technicians. And then from there, you went to a position of coaching and also becoming, for lack of a better term, like a comfort advisor for brand new garage doors. You did that, and then you became in charge of all the comfort advisors that, get new garage doors. And now Josh did so good that he's about to open up our new branch in St. Louis, Missouri. So whenever I'm talking about new garage doors, whether it comes to color, style, price, this is one of the best experts that you can get in the entire nation. So, Josh, how are we doing today?
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm so excited that you're in town. Once we found out you were in town, I was like, this might be one of the last few times before you get busy in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And have to do everything.
I might be here a lot less, so appreciate you having me on.
Yeah.
I guess in reference to what you were saying, it's all about being a student of the game.
Yeah.
And constantly learning and just absorbing. I have the rare illness where I hear something, I can't unhear it, and it's stuck in my head forever.
Oh, poor you.
So it's hard for me to unlearn things. Once I learn it, it sticks in my head. So I guess that's where the teaching part comes in.
Right.
And once you got all that information logged and cataloged,
yes,
it's easy to get it out
to
the rest of the world.
For sure. And that's honestly probably what makes you so good at the positions you've been in, like you were saying, because garage doors change so much.
Yeah.
Styles, colors, availability, and not to mention new technology, whether that's thermal or certain types of glass or, electrical technology as far as my cue. I've just seen anytime something new comes out, you're always the one that's just like, it does this, this, and this. I talked to this expert, and I'm just like, dang, I'm supposed to be the trainer. This guy's doing it all. So this is the trainer that trains the trainers. So I want to get into it for the people at home because maybe they're trying to select a new garage door or, they work in an HOA. So what's trending in garage door colors right now as far as what you're seeing?
A lot of new modern garage doors are coming out where you can take your standard home and you put a modern garage door on it, or you change the color to a modern color.
Okay.
And it just changes the whole flow of the house.
Right.
I have a rental house that I just simply changed the color on, and I changed the windows, and it kind of just brought the whole house together. Mm-hmm. So it was a little bit mismatched with like the almond. I changed it to white, changed the windows so they went down one side, matched the era of the house, and brought a modern spin to it.
Right.
So just a very subtle change can make a huge difference.
Yeah, I always explain to homeowners, think of your Hollywood crush or your spouse. Mm-hmm. Now imagine they lost their two front teeth. Mm-hmm. The garage is the smile of your home. Literally, it could be the difference between toothless and perfect, almost veneer smiles whenever you replace your garage door. So definitely with the modern windows going down the side. Now, whenever you said modern color, what exactly does that mean for the people that don't understand?
Yeah. A lot of the biggest underrated colors. Black is huge right now. Black garage doors have exploded. Black accents to your house have exploded.
Yeah, pops.
Now, obviously, these are in communities that you can actually do it in. You're not restricted. That's usually the biggest determining factor. But wood plank doors are highly underrated. There's a list of garage doors that are superiorly underrated. Mm-hmm. We've seen, you may or may not have seen like a cedar plank door.
They're my favorite new style that's becoming trendy now.
They really pop. Very careful in which one you select. And the hard part as a consumer, it's selecting the doors that you're not going to regret, 2, 3, 4 years down the road.
Right.
They might work out great to begin with, and you're going to be bragging about them to all your friends, and all of a sudden 5 years later you have the family over and your garage door looks purple from the sun.
Right.
And it looks terrible. So we've taken that guessing game out.
Yeah.
We don't even offer a garage door that would traditionally happen.
Right. I don't know. I think I watched Barney as a kid. I think I did. Maybe they're into that. Now,
a lot of people have purple accents on their house. I've seen purple garage doors that were put up intentionally. So
do what you do. Your castle, I'm colorblind, so I have to trust my wife with every single decision on that. Now, with so many new colors and styles, people, whenever you're talking about trim accents and stuff, how do you get the garage door to match the trim absolutely perfect?
Yeah, it's a really good question. There's a reason why we have the process. We've transformed this process over and over again, and every time something's not working, we work hard to improve it fast and efficiently. We send our technicians out to the house. Every single one of our technicians should have our product of color samples. A lot of houses have custom paint, so we have all these color samples. We can select and hold it right next to the color of your trim on your house, or sometimes you want to switch it from the color of the stucco or the siding to matching the stucco instead of the trim.
Right.
So we hold our color samples up there and we see which one fits the best, so that we can get it in that factory finish. Because that factory finish and the doors that we offer is going to be your best option.
Right.
From that pain down the road of a faded door.
Yes. And then are there any type of warranties on the finish or anything through the doors that we use?
Yeah, all depending on what kind of garage door you pick. There's different warranties for different makeups of the door. When we're talking about the more economical doors, you can range all the way from 15-year finish warranty all the way to a lifetime.
Okay.
And it all depends on the construction of the door, how you order that. We always, because we like to offer things better than what most of the other companies out there will do, we lean you more towards the 3-layer doors so that we get that lifetime finish on the door. And it's with a manufacturer that we can actually stand behind.
Yeah.
And we know that it's not going to fade.
Yeah.
We can change a section on a door that's 5-6 years old, and we know that it's going to match because of our finish.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, we took the guessing game out of the consumers so they don't have to worry about those kind of things.
Yeah, I think that's a big benefit that a lot of people don't consider. And I'm not just talking garage doors. I'm talking HVAC, plumbing, electrical. There's a side of me that wants to – I live in a small town. I want to put into the economy of the mom and pop shop, of course. But every once in a while there's a headache because those mom and pop shops aren't quite able to – we can go to Amar or Clopay and say, we need this. Yeah. And it's done.
Yeah, right.
Compared to the mom and pop. And I'm not hating. Do the mom and pop stuff. Successful business, grow up, do the right thing, good handshake, all that. But there is a benefit with going with bigger companies sometimes as far as that warranty availability and that power to where if you're working with a company, it's not – the manufacturer. It's like, no, we're really close with the manufacturer, and we'll get this solved immediately. Oh, yeah. I think is a huge benefit that we have. Now, as far as resale value, I think at nauseum, I think Clopay came up with 267.8 or something like that of resale value. A lot of studies show like 160 or like 194. It's a lot. How much do you think color plays into that role or affects the resale value?
The color, I think, is the critical part. It's the matter of, do you want that door to disappear? Do you want it to blend in?
Right.
Or do you want that door to pop? Do you want somebody to drive into the driveway and say, dang, look at that garage door. That thing is beautiful.
Yeah.
Or do you want the garage door to be the last thing that you think about? Is the yard so gorgeous? Do you have fountains? Do you have a stamped driveway?
Right.
Do you want the garage door to disappear so that you can concentrate on the landscape?
Yeah, the garage door can affect the direction you want people to see your highlighted aesthetics, which I think is a really overlooked And I can't blame people. I work in garage doors. You work in garage doors. We do it for a living, so it seems just blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
But that's, to make it kind of disappear a little bit or be something to where they're just like, dang, the garage door looks amazing. I wonder what the rest of the house is like as far as resale. Super cool. Now, you can give your personal opinion, and then you can kind of give your track record as far as should homeowners go bold or kind of keep it neutral?
I'm a bold guy.
You're a bold guy.
I work in garage doors, and we design these. And, I've been working for the last 5 years on building simulations. We take the picture of your house with our sales expert in the garage, or our service expert in the garage. And then when he takes a picture of the house, we can simulate the photo of that garage door on your house, and you can see it on your house before you make a selection.
Yeah, talk about taking the guessing out of it.
Yeah.
There's another step.
Yep. And the result is substantial because we've been engineering this for years. We have our own software program that we're going to be able to use here very shortly, which is going to make it way more fast and efficient, and way more lifelike, and not just a computer-generated image. I like the bold because I would say 2 times out of 10, I can put my taste into the selection. I want to deliver everything that the customer wants as far as options, what they want, and this might look good, this might look good. And then I always want to deliver that, and I throw my preference in there as well, and be like, hey, I just wanted you to take a look at this one. I thought this looked phenomenal. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. But I would say 2 times out of 10, that customer's like, I didn't know that was an option. That looks beautiful. That's the one I want to go with. Here's my credit card.
Done deal.
It's about balancing the home. Where you put the windows, how you put the hardware on there. So I feel like I've got a really good feel for that, and I like to put in my taste a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
And make sure that they have options that maybe they didn't think of. They didn't know. They probably looked at it in the book and said, "Oh, that's kind of cool," but scrolled past it.
Right.
But until you see it on your house,
your own house,
that's when you're like, "Oh, that looks good." I didn't even notice there was black accents on the house.
Right.
And then you put that one on there, and you're like, "Oh, now I can see the black accents because you put a black door on there."
Right. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Yeah, when you make it pop. So what's the risk of choosing the wrong shade? So let's maybe you got some horror stories where, maybe try to advise one way, we went another way, and got a call back and you were right.
Yeah. I would say obviously the worst thing would have to be buying 2 doors.
Okay.
Yeah, buying 2 doors because, once if we select a door and we get it installed in there and you're like, oof, I don't like the color of that door. This is why we have our color samples, and we have our simulator so we can get as close to that right color as possible. But there's other factors to keep in mind, like your HOA. There's the handcuffs.
Right.
Now, what can I do and what can't I do?
Yeah.
And the HOAs, they're trying to protect you in a neighborhood where there's a thing called reflecting the light or reflecting the sun in here in Arizona, and absorbing the light. So a lot of the times the HOAs, they have the right intentions. So it's protecting you from getting the wrong color. That's too dark. That's going to absorb the heat rather than reflect it.
Okay.
So if you have a garage door in there that's too dark, it's going to be heating up your house.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's rather warm here in the summer in Arizona.
Just a smidge.
One time, I think it was.
At one time.
One time.
Sometime. Now, because not only do you know about Phoenix, but you've worked with technicians and clients all across the country, and then maybe someone listening at home right now or at the cubicle or I don't know. Regionally, how do you see color changes happen? Is that mostly to what you were alluding to in Phoenix? We kind of go a little bit lighter because the sun's so prominent out here. Do you see those changes regionally?
Absolutely. This is why there's so many HOAs in Arizona. It's really hard to find a community that doesn't have an HOA.
Yes, it is.
Because a lot of these are first-time home buyers where they don't have these kinds of things in mind. So it's up to us to be able to demonstrate that to the customer, that sometimes these are here to protect you, and us.
Yes.
We don't want to put the wrong color in there that's going to turn your garage into an oven.
Right.
But then, if there is no restrictions, the beautiful thing about working with us is we have those options that you can get it in any color that you want, and we can get it in black, and we can put it in there in a construction in which it's not going to turn your garage into an oven.
Right.
We can reflect that heat out, something that doesn't have a lot of heat absorption.
Options, dude.
Yeah.
Options. So we've gone over modern colors, different types of finishes and warranties, the resale value. We want to go bold most of the time, but we'll do whatever you want as far as style. Some things with HOAs and picking the wrong shade and regional preferences. Is there anything that kind of goes with this that you feel like could be a final message for some of our listeners?
Yeah, know your limitations. Who has set the limitations for you, and what can you and what can't you do?
Right.
Because the worst thing, nobody wants to have their time wasted. And if you're spending this time with one of our product specialists, and we go through all this and then try to push something through the HOA that's not an option, and they're just going to be steadfast. Sometimes it's easier dealing with the IRS than the HOA.
Yeah.
The HOAs are unregulated. They can do whatever they want.
They make up the rules as they go. Kind of like you play Pogs as a kid.
Yeah.
None of us knew the rules. We just made it up. Whoever was the strongest of the group. This is the rules, and that's my POG now.
Yeah.
Like, same thing with HOAs. Just kidding. If my HOA is listening, I didn't mean it.
I have no HOA, so I'm not apologetic.
Brother, thank you so much for coming on. I can't wait to have you back, because we definitely have more garage doors, especially newer garage door things we need to talk about. So I appreciate you.